interesting how each player is able to adapt. I do know Snick, I believe, took a set off Pokepen at Orbiter. Don't take my word on that, but if I remember correctly, that is what happened.
So for sure, either way, Snick definitely has the capability to take down Pokepen in the set. Pokepen, I mean, how many times do you have to say it? He's able to play you're able to play like 10 different characters about as optimal as you can play them.
Yeah, absolutely. But one thing I can't forgive Pokepen for is that he said he'd never play Inkling again. But he started to play Inkling. But now he's playing Corrin, so we're forgiven for now. But if he starts playing Inkling again, we're going to have problems.
And meanwhile, here we are, Game 1, Winners Finals, Roadside Hobbies, Pokepen versus Snickeldorf.
It's going to be a really great matchup. Definitely a very explosive matchup. Both of these players considered the best in this region as of right now. As you can see, Dead Even Game looking for the down smash. Doesn't find it. Almost dies. Takes like 30 damage almost.
A lot of things about Corrin were nerfed, but that neutral beast still has a little bit of oomph to it.
It really does. So, and good thinking coming out from Snickeldorf. You can see that her like little needle thing is still still a hurt box. So you can still get hit and take damage. So if you use it at the wrong time, stuff like that can happen where you end up flying upwards, not the down smash, not getting the sweet spot.
Speaking of needle, almost going Snickeldorf there, bringing him off to the right side of the stage, in disadvantage right now, racking up a ton of damage. 150 on Game & Watch. He's got to be real careful right now. Back air.
Yeah, back air is going to seal that stock out. Snick, not keeping center stage control, opting to go to the left and right ledge, and that's not where you want to be against a sword character.
Especially one with Corrin, even though the pin has been nerfed in this game, it's still such a good option on the ledge.
What, you know, I didn't know it at first, but it's weird that Corrin essentially has a chainsaw sword, it looks like. It almost looks like a chainsaw sword. Or it looks like so close to it anyway.
He's been going for these neutrals.
Oh,
been getting punished for him, and he's gonna
gets a good back air.
Right, good edge guard by Snickeldorf.
61% Game & Watch is a very light character, so he could be killed pretty easily if he's not careful. Gets a 6, does a little bit of damage. You can see he wants a 9. But I mean, a 9, he actually, thankfully it didn't land. During our game, he pulled out a 9. And I just remember just getting so scared. Even when you see it, even when it doesn't connect, it's just like, oh god. It's so scary.
Just the fact that Game & Watch is such a disrespectful move like that, you always gotta respect it, even though it's that 1 in 9 chance of it coming out.
Sometimes it feels like that. It's like almost like 100% chance for some people. Some people just have insane, like I've seen that thing pulled out in like 3 times in one game. Pokepen finding a really great edge guard, gets it back here. At 104%, if Snickeldorf is able to close out this stock, he will be able to bring this as a dead even game, essentially. So we'll have to wait and see. Gets a grab, forward throw, great back air. That's exactly what he needed. Exactly what he needed. Trying to get a grab, doesn't get anything off it though.
Finding his way back to center stage, both in neutral. There we go. Now he's gonna get one again.
Yeah, you can see though that we see Snick going for a lot of these dash attacks and aerial moves, opting not very often to use tilts. Like we see forward tilt come out every now and again, but mostly it's like forward airs and back airs and and his recovery and down airs, stuff like that. Not stuff we, definitely not using the tilts.
Good job of shielding that back air. You got to be extremely careful with this back air against Pokepen's score. Pokepen has been able to close off so many stocks using that back air as an edge guarding tool. Yeah,
I was throwing out toots. Unfortunately, that will not kill anymore. One of the nerfs that he received, which is unfortunate. If that thing still killed, it would actually make him probably significantly better, or decently at least.
Still, quite a funny up air to juggle people with, but nonetheless, yeah, he hasn't really been getting too many of these multiple up airs in a row with Game & Watch. He's opting to either go to the side aerials or staying mostly on the ground and looking for that trademark down smash.
Pokepen got scared.
SD.
You saw, like, he got really scared. He thought he would get hit by the down air coming out from Snickeldorf and recovers really early, unfortunately losing game 1 because of it. So that was a really great set coming out from both players. Very even the entire game. It was just super unfortunate that Pokepen maybe respected it a little too much and died for it. We're going right back to Smashville, getting into this game 2, not wasting any time whatsoever.
Both of these players are just back and forth with hitting each other. The stocks have been fairly even game 1 as well. Not really, didn't seem like they were really sweating it if they were ever stock behind. They just buckled down, played a little bit more safe.
Oh no, he air dodged!
Air dodge, SD.
Oh man, you can see, I felt like that was just a misinput, not meaning to air dodge right there. I feel like he did it out of, I don't
Possibly
know.
just the buffer system in this game. It happens to everybody.
Impossible, but right after Pokepen SDs too.
Accidental homie stock from Pokepen, and it's back to a new game.
No, oh no, man. This is such a back and forth. Pokepen having a huge lead, but just throws it away. Unfortunate. Back to dead even. If he was able to capitalize on that, that would have been something, but once again, just ends up SG, and we've seen that. I feel like we've seen already SDing twice.
Yeah, the SDs in this are a little bit of a head scratcher usually, but usually they're doing such a fine job of getting back on stage.
It's characters in stage. Yeah. Like after the game ends, it's like you have to say, okay, are you changing characters?
Percentage back.
I'm not sure.
Pokepen just keeps spacing them out with these back airs. Down smash, not going to get that good hitbox yet.
Yeah, getting a grab. That up throw does kill at higher percentages, but still not killing just yet.
Snick is going to have to play extremely safe right now. Same amount of stocks, but with that 146 in growing percent, almost any move from Corrin can kill him right now.
You know, it's funny about Game & Watch. I played 3 games as Game & Watch, and I got Elite Smash with Game & Watch. So basically what I'm trying to say is I'm better than Snickeldorf. I'm just as good as Snickeldorf. My Game & Watch is amazing because you know what? I know his best move, down smash. Never use anything other than down smash and forward air. That's how you win game. Good tech coming out from Pokepen.
Able to see into the future on some of these techs.
Yeah, doing a really great job. Well, oh, is this jab going to do it? Oh, not quite. At 183, that is an unusually high percentage for Game & Watch being such a light character. But both of these are in kill percentage.
Trying to maintain that pressure with that forward air, but Pokepen just plays that patient game, waits, gets that up air.
Yeah, but Pokepen does have to be careful. One forward air, or even back air at this point, could kill at ledge. So you can see Snickeldorf getting, I feel like he's getting just way too impatient, wanting this kill, but is just unfortunately getting punished for it. So Pokepen just waiting him out, knowing that he's getting super impatient. You could see him throwing out the forward airs, hoping that it'll connect, but just nothing is getting, but he's not getting anything off of it.
Not really find anything yet. Gets that oil charged up just a little bit, but Pokepen, he's just maintaining a good neutral right now. Throwing out those back air, they're not going to connect, but he's just letting him know. I'm not scared to go for things.
Yeah, definitely. Up throw not going to kill just yet. Pokepen, it's so amazing that Pokepen's able to pick up any character and just perform so well with it. But it also has to make you think, what would it be like if Pokepen just stuck to one character and played that character non-stop? I feel like he'd be one of the. I feel like he could be one of the best in the world if he's not already.
Oh, for sure. Easily top in the state. But if he just focused on one character that really worked to his strengths, although that
down throw.
Take it, down throw.
So game 2 going to Pokepen. Even set so far. Both Snickeldorf getting uncharacteristically very impatient at that lot, getting desperate, I would say, wanting that stock, but not able to get anything off of it. Really unfortunate for him. That cost him the game, unfortunately. But we're going right into game number 3. I imagine both of these players are sticking to their respective characters. Pokepen had his costume, had it over male Corrin. We were about to have some words. if you pick male Corrin, there's something wrong with you. Don't talk to me,
If you pick
bro.
male Corrin, I hope you go 0-2 in bracket. Just an FYI. Just
It's like if you pick. It's like if you pick male Robin. It's like, what's wrong with you?
Or Biker Wario. Anyway, here
Get
we
the hell,
are.
get the hell out of here, dude. I've already explained why I did that.
Anyway, here we are, game 3, 1-1 even the set right now. Although Snick is getting a good amount of percent lead right here very early on. Pokepen almost bringing it back already, just doing a great job in the air with Corrin. Not really able to, not really letting Game & Watch play his aerial game.
Doing a great job. Or you know what? I can't believe you don't use Game Boy DDD. Game Boy DDD is so great. Why don't you use that?
Game Boy DDD is great, but
Don't-
I think Pink DDD is top 10 on tuners.
You mean Mango?
My humble opinion.
Because that skin is Mango, essentially. So, Snick finally finding center stage control, looking for an edge guard. Almost gets it.
Snick going a little
he
bit
goes
deep.
so
Ooh.
deep for those edge guards. Gets
Almost
it.
getting punished for that, but like
It's really interesting. That
confusing
seemed like
grab.
that seemed like he should have gotten hit by that, but doesn't. I imagine we're gonna get a forward air here. Yep. And he wastes no time going for the bacon. Oh, that's across the stage. But Pokepen sitting at 165. Hopefully we don't have a
Nasty
repeat.
poke from Pokepen.
Like Snickeldorf hopefully doesn't get impatient, but as I say that, is able to find the forward air, and we're essentially dead even game 19%, virtually inexcusable, or virtually excusable. Inexcusable. 19% lose instantly.
Excusable yet excusable. Getting a couple of good up airs and nairs connecting right here. Pokepen, oh, going for that counter. Interesting choice that paid off.
Yeah, really wanting that counter. I mean, he hasn't used it once during this entire set, so it was a great mix-up coming out from him. Because as you can see, like Snickeldorf did not expect it. So, oh, misses the punish on the neutral B. So you can see him throwing out nairs. That nair is pretty strong, I would say, coming out from Game & Watch. However, I feel like if it did any more damage, it would be just insane. Nairs in this game in general just seem insane from a lot of characters.
Fishbowl, a little bit busted. Wario's nair, disgusting busted. DDD's nair, top 5.
Horrible.
Unbiased.
Get out of here with your
Snick
5.
doing a fantastic
He
job
wanted
so
something
far.
off that, I believe that forward smash. He really wanted that read, but doesn't get anything. So great air dodge coming out from Pokepen, but he's stuck in the, I'm forgetting the name. Oh, almost dies there.
Good tech right there, and Snickeldorf once again doing a good job of adjusting, downloading the opponent a little bit. Not going to get caught by that back air. Doing a good job of avoiding those.
Oh,
lately.
great tech coming out. Great tech.
Back techs by
Good
Pokepen.
text coming out from
Whoa.
Pokepen, but unfortunately, it just at a really unfortunate angle, not able to recover. Snickeldorf
Get a 2-stock all the
dominating.
same. All the same. We take
Dominating
those.
that set. So with this, because that was such a dominating fashion, it seems Snicks just knows how to play against Corrin now. Knows how to play against Pokepen. Like I was saying, that
Game watch right now.
has an adaptation. I don't know if he is sticking with the Corrin. We have a color change. Both of them. I feel like with this color change, I can't help but feel like Snick's saying, "I'm out for blood." This
Snick
is,
definitely wants to close this off. He's not trying to let a game 5 happen.
yeah, you can tell Snick. Again, this is the I'm out for blood and I'm gonna win. But I feel Pokepen with this skin is like, oh, you can try. So we're going into this game number 4. Pokepen really wanting this to go to game 5 so he can have another chance of finding his way back into the set. Snickeldorf wanting to close it out, doesn't want to get that game 5 situation. We're going back to Smash Bros. Possibly for the last time in this set. Both of these characters loving this stage.
So just back and forth. So far, Pokepen is maintaining a small percentage lead, but they've just been able to make these games seem closer and closer every single game.
You can see the patience coming out from Pokepen. Anytime he uses that side B and he recognizes that Snickeldorf is shielded, he immediately goes away, playing for the safe option, not going in and possibly getting punished for it.
Pokepen hasn't really been using the side B as a kill option too often. He did it in the last game. He's not showing all of his cards at once. For example, like that counter as well. Counter down B's on a lot of characters are things that you might want to use once or twice a set, not use it that often.
Yeah, I'm confused why his name is Pokepen 2. I imagine it's because he has a different control scheme in here, but still, it's very interesting to see. Like, I'm like, who's
perhaps
the
it's Pokepen 2, Pokepen harder. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? But gets the up air that'll kill. Pokepen sitting at 70%.
Not a percentage at the moment, but Snickeldorf just needs a couple of good reads, able to take the stock off. Pokepen not having any of it though. The patience continuing to pay off. And
that's the thing about that down air is that we can see Snick trying to go for that, but he's just able to out contest it with Corrin's giant sword. Great combos coming out.
Snuffing him out right now.
Yeah, great combos coming out from Snick, going off stage, wanting that edge guard, using that recovery. That recovery is so strong. It's such a great just recovery, but it's also such a great aggressive option as well.
And getting that nice read with that
we have
side tilt.
We have an opposite. We have the complete opposite of last game. Pokepen had a 3-stock lead right now. Snick trying to find his way into this game, but just is not able to do so, unfortunately. And oh man, great combos coming out.
Almost gonna take it right there. That back air is just.
Are we gonna get a 3-stock? Oh, that's the depression combo. Yeah.
Yep. Trying to go for that charge smash read.
Snickeldorf's
not gonna have any of that.
Yeah, again, second time we've seen that he wanted something, but gets the side B, and that is gonna do it.
Sticko mode
we are going
Pokepen.
to a game 5. And you can see like Snick just kind of looking at him, just like, okay, I see you.
Giving him the Dr. Mario, giving him a deep think. It's about a 97% downloading the opponent right now. This game 5, I can guarantee is going to be incredibly close.
Yeah. So we're going back to Smashville. And we're going to the blue Game & Watch now. And Pokepen opting to stay with Corrin. However, we now have orange Corrin.
So say the color counter picks in the stage, or not stage, set. Very interesting so far.
Yeah, but now as we go into game number 5, Snick versus Pokepen. Who is going to be able to close this set out and move on to grand finals? Who will unfortunately find their way into the losers finals and have to fight for that grand finals set? We will have to see how this pans out. Both players at so far dead even game. But once again, we have Snick at the ledge. He needs to find his way back into center stage, trying to get his way back in, but not able to find anything. Pokepen doing a great job of controlling center stage and controlling it.
Using that absolute range on Corrin to keep Snickeldorf out. Getting a little bit of damage back. Going for that good edge guard, and that is going to take the stock.
Such a strong edge guard. Back air, Snickeldorf loves that back air for edge guards. Does a lot of damage. Is a multi-hit, so it's out for a while. We have these great strings coming out. Already Pokepen at 48. However, as I say that, is able to find, I believe that is a side tilt, sends Snickeldorf into the blast zone. Well, we are essentially at an even game once again.
Yeah, once again, like I said, even game 5. I'm calling it. This is just back and forth between the two. I'm going for a grab, not going to get anything done.
Yeah, looking for these grabs. We've seen a lot of grab whiffs this game. It feels like a lot of grab whiffs all day. So
getting back to even with Pokepen maintaining a little bit of a lead again, getting more of that percent.
Yeah, it's the patience coming out from Pokepen, but the patience also coming out from Snick, just waiting it out. So both characters respecting themselves. Both of these players have so much respect for one another. Oh no! I feel like
Gimp off stage, and it looks like Crip Game & Watch is paying off in spades for Snickeldorf so far.
Get! Oh no. Okay,
just as
moving on. Moving on.
Dead even once again.
Moving on. This is such a close match. What a game 5. We go from a game where it was just complete dominance for Pokepen, and now we're back at a dead even game. It'll be interesting to see both players wanting not to go into that loser's bracket, really wanting to secure their spot in grand finals. So Pokepen is the first seed, Snickeldorf is the second seed. This would be a very big upset. Pokepen would have to work his way back. Snickeldorf, second seed, like I was saying, doesn't want to go to that loser's bracket, doesn't want to have to face.
Snickeldorf getting a little bit aggressive here, but it is paying off, although Corrin making almost all of that percent back. Snickeldorf
He
back
needs to
on
get
the
back
ledge.
to center stage. He has to. Oh, waits it out. That was such a good wait, but unfortunately just doesn't get anything off that. You can see Pokepen really going for these up airs, wanting to get something off of it.
Pokepen trying to play patient, but Game & Watch is starting to come in there. I see him using a bit more tilts in this game with Game & Watch.
Yeah, you can definitely see it. Doesn't get
That
the
side smash or
oh,
down
oh
smash.
no!
Almost
Oh
gonna
no!
take it. Ooh.
Oh, phew. I thought he was about to get chefed. That was so close. Oh, barely misses the forward air. I feel like that would have done it.
Back air, not gonna take it.
Oh, you can see like Snickeldorf is playing a bit patiently, a bit safe, not really opting to go off stage because he knows that if he does and it goes wrong, it could cost him the entire set. Oh no, he rolls right into the
Rolls
neutral
right
B,
in.
and that is gonna do it. Pokepen taking the set. Such a close game. It looked like Pokepen
Hard,
was about
solid
to
read from
lose,
Pokepen, my
but
goodness.
unfortunately for